you go.
Is this working?
Well, remember, there'll be a delay.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to go and check it on Dad's phone?
Yeah, we need to know if it's working. We can't really do the video, can we?
I'll check it on my
Star wants to be in the video. She says hello. Good girl. So, if this is working, this is probably going to be a bit awkward since I'm probably just going to sit here and wait to see if it is working. And I'm sorry about that. If I did a video for like 30 minutes and it wasn't working, that wouldn't be very good, would it now? So, yeah. Can I check on this? I don't know. No, because I don't know the passwords. Sorry. My apologies if this is actually working. Because I don't know if this is working. I can't find out if it is working. So I'm just waiting to find out if it was working. So I'm really sorry if it is working and this is really awkward. Is it working? No, wait, that's a dog. Sorry. Is it working?
Think so.
Oh, good. I can't really do. I can't really do the video right now. I can't see any of the comments because
It's working.
I can't read the comments. So I can't do anything.
You can't read
yet.
the comments on here?
No, because I don't know the password.
Oh, that is true. And I was sending you comments off your phone. Oh, and they're not showing up in there. So in that case, we'll do it through your phone. Let's look. Do you want to?
There's not really anything I can answer though, so I can't really do
Well-
anything right now.
You can say hi to people I've said hi.
Okay. Hi David. Hi Angela.
And Angela asking, did you have a nice Easter? I hope you had a good Easter, did you?
I think I did. It was a good day.
We don't really do anything for Easter, do we?
Yeah. I mean, I did a thing, but that was on my game.
Was it an Easter thing?
No, just a thing I am proud of. Hi Michelle, and hi Daddy. What time is it?
3 minutes past 6.
3 minutes past 6.
Well, you could
Can't
tell
wait.
everybody what you did on your game.
I probably can't because out of context it would make no sense. Look, I've got like bloom rays on my face. That's probably not the technical term. It just looks like bloom and it looks like rays.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
So, out of context, could you tell us what you did on your game in layman's terms?
Out of context, you'd think I was horrible.
Okay, how about just a little, like, did you defeat a boss, or did you get up a level, or...
And there isn't levels in Isaac. But yeah, I defeated one of the final bosses out of like 9. Are you looking forward to going to school tomorrow? Yes, I am. Thanks for asking, Dad.
So, can you think about anything about that can help people when they're getting ready to go back to school, or any advice that you've got?
I don't know.
Because you're pretty excited about going back to school, but some people might be a bit nervous.
That's a situation that I can't think of since that just seems so unapplicable to me. I can't think of proper advice.
Okay, so do you not feel nervous? You just want to go,
I
don't
feel
you?
a bit nervous, but I also feel very excited.
Do you like the routine of school being there? And
Yeah, it
Yeah.
also makes me feel happy and not depressed.
well, you've not been depressed these school holidays, or have you?
Yeah, but I had Isaac, and that also makes me feel not depressed.
Cool. So you can have school through the week and Isaac at the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, like, I already watched it obsessively for some reason, and now I can play it obsessively and watch it obsessively. Did you do anything at the weekend? Yes, play Isaac obsessively.
We just chilled out, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then where have we been today?
Weatherspoons.
Wetherspoons today.
It was delicious. I like Weatherspoons.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are we doing tonight to prepare for going to school? Can you remember the things we have to do?
Pack.
Pack. I've packed, actually.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, but you need to get a shower or a bath,
Yeah.
because you need to make sure that you're all clean. And what do we need
You
to...
need to do that. Then we're not going to school
Well,
too.
that is true, but we need to do something with some nail clippers today.
Oh yeah, I need to get my nails clipped and not super long.
Can you show them how long your nails
Yeah,
are?
my nails always get so
They're
long.
very long.
I don't know if you can see them. It's awkward to hold my hand like this.
And you have a problem, don't you, that you scratch yourself and you don't realise.
Yeah.
And we end up... Is that just... Are they scars now? I don't know if you can see them.
I
There's a
don't
little one there, you can see a little scar. Where you scratch your head and you don't realise you're doing it.
Yeah, like I'm doing now.
Yeah, don't do it now, don't do it now.
I wasn't doing it on purpose. Sorry. You're my both true friend. Can you explain what you're trying to say again? I think you might have done it in an odd way, because I have no idea what "you're my both true friend" means.
Oh,
Sounds like a werewolf or a hug.
was it a werewolf you said you would be last week?
Yeah, because they're dogs.
Cool. So, anything else you can think of about going to school?
At school, there's my friends.
Yeah.
And there's also the keyboard, and I can play the keyboard a bit.
You're going to do a little bit more while you're there?
Yeah, I'm pretty awful at it. I know some songs, but I can only play songs, like, by ear, and I can only play small bits of it, so I'm pretty terrible at it.
I'm going to have a quick check. How many weeks is in this half term?
Hopefully all of the weeks. I'm awkwardly looking for questions. Can you see the weird rainbow blur, like, on the screen in front of me? Like, I can see it on here, but I don't know if it's just on the computer or if you can, like, actually see it. It just looks cool. Do you find your dogs help calm you? Yes. They are the best things in the universe. Dogs are amazing and magniflorious. And I don't know where I came up with magniflorious.
It's like Joe and Beautimous.
Yeah. I like milk juices or something. School dinner, do you miss them? Are you asking if I miss school dinner?
Yeah, because some people have proper school dinners.
I don't like my school dinner because it's always gets all wet.
I'm going to have a word with them about how to cook the chick sticks. I think they're just not cooking them long enough.
It's not just the chick sticks, it's
The waffle.
No, it's also the shapes.
The turkey jetters.
Yeah, the Thunderbirds.
Oh, they've got Thunderbirds. Well, I'll have a word with them.
What is your favourite book? I don't have a favourite book, but my favourite book series is probably either Harry Potter or a series of unfortunate events.
Do you have a favourite book within the series? Is series is the word?
Series is.
Right, so in
Is it Siri? I don't know.
Siri?
I just came up with the weirdest
You've got
plural
Siri on
I
there.
could. Yeah, I said Siri, and then Siri was like, I am here to help.
Oh, Angela.
I need to...
Oh, I was going to say Angela, but it's Angel. He's getting a dog soon. That'll be cool.
Angel. Did I call you Angela? I'm sorry. I mean, like, Angela is a name that means angel.
And
Or
her
some-
son's also called Jamie. Very cool name, isn't it?
Yeah. is he me but male? Essentially, is he exactly the same as me but slightly, like, just taller?
Oh, you're very tall. Oh, they're out.
See, this is one of the problems with dogs. They're very loud.
So, if the dog shut up, I was going to say you could use the other version of Siri that we've got and have some fun. Who am I in love with? Alexa.
And Dad's jealous of Mum's love affair with her.
Yeah, I do like Alexa. Dave. Yeah, I asked David if you like Mickey James. Mickey James is a wrestler because Joe likes wrestling, and sometimes we all watch it, don't we?
Yeah.
So Angel's son Jamie is 9. I bet he's smaller than you.
Oh.
I
mean, if he was just me, but but male, he would have started puberty and would have likely had a growth spurt and to be taller than me because I'm not too tall.
Oh.
If that makes any sense.
Is it just I'm really?
If he was the same age as me, I was saying. My non-existent Easter eggs.
You've got some Easter eggs in the kitchen.
Oh.
That you brought home from school.
The Easter eggs I did not know existed.
You've got a Buttons egg, a Freddo egg. Ooh, what else have you got? An Aero egg. You brought all these home from school. There was loads. And Auntie Jones knitted you.
Look, you can see that doesn't like Alexa.
No. And Auntie Jones knitted you a chick with flakes in it. And it's in a green dish with a green mug because your favourite colour's green.
I'm imagining you mean chick as in like baby chicken and she hasn't knitted like a tiny woman.
I'm going to get it for you so you can see.
I know what you meant. I was just knitting it. I was just trying to make a funny.
This is off Auntie Jones.
Yeah. See what?
So, is this your favourite chocolate still?
Probably.
Little chick.
Look at their creepy faces.
But they're green.
Yeah, just look at their eyes. The green, they have nonsensical eyes.
Right, if they're quiet, do you want to ask Alexa some questions? Can you remember how to do it? You have to leave a little pause after you say her name. She's just there.
I was looking to see where she was.
We'll show everyone where she is. Is that too soon? Right, if you say her name, she'll light up and they can see her.
Alexa, say hello to everyone watching.
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
I don't think she can do things like that.
Alexa, say hello.
Hello.
There, we did it. There's a blue in front of me and I don't know if that's just on the computer screen or if I am just suddenly as blue as Sonic the Hedgehog.
The sun is just beautiful.
Hi, Kathy.
Oh.
I didn't get any Easter eggs. I don't get any birthday card or Christmas present. Oh, Christmas.
Oh. Look.
That's sad. Yes, I have it. My hair is blue.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. If you wiggle your hair around in the sun, you might be able to see it. You remember the exact shade name?
That's exactly how you wiggle it. It's like cosmic blue or something.
Cosmic blue, yeah.
Well, that's so cool.
Oh, dogs.
Says David.
And Kathy in America.
Yeah. Is she the one from...
Who sent you the teddy bears and all the cool things and that thing that Joe loves? Yeah, with the putty in the egg. Joe loves that.
Sorry, I just have bad memory. And it's even harder when our dogs are going crazy.
They are. Do you want that?
Hi, says Julie. Hello, Julie.
Shh! Roxy!
Wish I could pull off blue hair. Looks amazing on you.
Did you realise you under the table, you silly dog?
It might look amazing on you too. I don't know. I can't talk with these dogs.
I'm going to put it in the kitchen.
I cannot talk with these dogs. I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot my train of thought. Maybe one of you remembers. I don't know. Apparently, I've been doing this for nearly an hour, but I haven't because we have this on before we do the video. So it's actually been on for like 30 minutes before we actually started this. I just probably more or less than that. Probably not exactly 30 minutes. I was just using 30 as an example.
I tricked them. I showed them some sausages.
Yeah. But dogs seem excited. Yes, they are always excited or scared of something. Scared in the case of Roxy and excited in the case of Star. Because I think Star's only scared of one thing, which is fireworks.
Yeah.
And the Hoover.
No, I don't think she's scared of the Hoover. I think she just likes to play with it.
One of them's scared of the Hoover, though, I think.
Roxy's scared of everything.
Yeah. Like, if you showed Roxy... If you cloned Roxy, she'd probably be scared of herself.
She's very timid, isn't she?
Yes, she is a nervous doggy.
Oh.
I'm new on here to tell us what I talk about. It's me talking about random stuff.
But what's Chewy Gem about?
Oh, Chewy Gem's about chewing jewelry.
Yeah.
Chewing jewelry.
So we've got chewing jewellery.
And it's very firm. I bit down too hard and I hurt my teeth.
You love the Miller Hearts, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a dream where one of my teeth got loose
Oh.
and it fell off, but it was one of my baby teeth,
Oh,
like
that's okay.
the one of the 4 of them I have.
Yeah.
I like it. And then there was lots of blood. It was a very nice dream. Why are you laughing?
Because you like blood and it just makes me giggle.
It's a pretty red colour.
But we'll just finish just telling Julie what the page is about so she knows. It's about Chewy Gems, which is chewable stuff, but also we just like to chat about lots of things.
Yeah, and
And help each other.
Yeah, help each
Yeah.
other. You might not have heard that because we talked once. I can't hear things with there's too much noise sources. I talk, and in this I talk about random things, and Mum is actually saying.
Really?
It was a joke because my train of thought is not really sensible.
Oh, we've got another Jamie.
That's clearly JL or I. Or J Lorei, probably.
J Lorei. But the J stands for Jamie.
Oh.
Spelt the way that everybody thinks I should have spelt your name.
So, does that make their name Jamie Lorelei Thompson?
I think so.
Or is it one of those accounts that 2 people run at once?
Well, let's ask. Jamie, is it Jamie Lorei Thompson or J Lorei Thompson? Yeah?
My daughter's autistic, she's 6 and would love to know what she hosts through daily.
That should take us.
I don't think you should allow your 6-year-old daughter around farming equipment.
You make me laugh.
That's my advice for you.
But you can probably
No,
help.
I know what you mean.
You can probably help, can't you? That's what you're here for. If anybody wants to ask you any questions about things, now
Yeah.
you're a bit older.
Yeah, and don't ask me things about farming equipment, though. I'm not allowed to go near them. I feel like there isn't a rule against it, but I know that I probably shouldn't jump in front of a tractor.
So, Julie, if you've got any questions for Jamie, she loves to answer questions. You're
Yeah.
autistic as well, aren't you? Dyspraxic,
Yeah.
hypermobile.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go to a special school, don't
Yeah.
you? Monday to Friday.
I probably have some other things considering the random pains. And
Yeah,
stuff.
we're looking into things. But you like to
My
help people,
shoulder
don't you?
really hurts loads.
Oh, another one in America.
North Carolina. Is there a South Carolina?
I imagine if there's a north, there's a south.
Is there an East Carolina and a West Carolina?
Let's ask Mummy.
Sorry if that sounds silly, I just don't know much about America because I am not America. Well, obviously I'm not America. Else I'd be bigger than this country. Especially when I watch the entirety of the Americas. Then I'd used to... Then this would just be a massive continent that's across Europe.
Right. Angel's son
But
loves
I
Chewy
don't know
Gems.
much about America.
David says chat soon. Oh, here we go. So, My name is Jamie, but it's Jamie Larai Thompson. Perfect guess.
That's a very nice name. My son Colton loves his Q jewellery also and loves his Q tube. That's very good. Larai is my middle name. I don't have a middle name.
No, nor do I.
Joe and Dad do.
Yeah.
Hi,
I don't think we need a middle name.
Hi, I'm from...
New Orleans?
Where's the first Orleans? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'll be ordering my teeth and gums tomorrow.
Yeah, David's going to order some chewy gems, I think.
Wait, have you lost your gums? Is that even possible? My son is homesick today. I wish I knew a way to find out if his throat is sore. Any clues?
Ooh, when you have a sore throat.
I tend to write it down on my iPad
Yeah,
or
she
on
likes-
paper.
If,
But generally on my iPad, because if I feel sick, I'll be lying in my bed. And if I don't feel sick, I'll be lying in my bed too.
yeah. Usually, if you've got a sore throat, I can tell because you don't eat and drink the same as you would normally. Usually, your taste's different, and
Yeah, and I
you
know.
can't swallow so well.
Yeah, I remember when I had that horrible coughing sore throat and all I could eat were fruits. That was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah,
I had to stay home from school.
yeah. You've been off a couple of times poorly, haven't you?
Yeah.
But hopefully, you'll be okay now.
There was the coughing one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So that was...
Oh, yeah, that was the flu, like just before Christmas. And then there was one before
Yeah.
that, wasn't there, when you'd not long started?
I think wasn't the coughing one when I went home on Friday but I still had the horrible cough, but we didn't think, I just thought I had a cough, or was it?
And it was it school holidays? I think it was Christmas holidays and you were poorly and you didn't go back straight away in January.
And I had to get off early.
Yeah.
I
That was
think
the
that
one.
was it.
Yeah, so I think just see if he's drinking and eating the same. If it's any different, he might have a sore throat.
Yeah,
Or if you can write it down or even draw a picture.
yeah. I like drawing pictures.
You love drawing pictures. Got a lot of comments on here to look through.
My son says hi.
Oh, my son's dyspraxic and autistic.
No, his son is dyspraxic.
People make mistakes.
And autistic.
Michelle's son says hi. Oh, so there's a north and south.
Yeah, just north and south.
Oh, a lot about North and South Carolina.
She's bossy, obsessed, needs to be first always in anything we do. She hates loud noises. Who doesn't? I just want to teach her right from wrong, but Wong is a surname, but it's hard as I hope she understands what's right and wrong, and not Wong, because the person who is Wong could be perfectly in the right.
Yes. You're not bossy no, you get obsessed with things.
Yeah.
You're not bossy, you don't need to come
Yeah,
first.
I mean, like I've been playing a game obsessively, pretty much constantly for the past week or so.
Yeah. But you're quite good
I've
at
probably been playing it for like 50 hours at this point, and I've won exactly 3 times,
Yeah, out of hundreds of tries.
which is something I'm proud of because the game's very
I'm
difficult.
very proud of you too. And I get really proud when you get really excited when you win. It's brilliant. But you're not bossy, and you're very good at sharing and taking turns, aren't you?
Yeah.
But you do hate loud noises. And I think if you just keep visualising and reassuring and speaking about right from wrong, then it goes in, doesn't it?
I mean,
Like
like,
to
it
think-
might not always, but it probably will. Because like, sometimes you just randomly get hit on the head with a meteor, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't go and try walking to work. That was probably a very bad metaphor, I'm sorry.
I think, Julie, is she non-verbal? Because if she's non-verbal, I think the key thing to remember is that just because she doesn't talk to you doesn't mean that she can't hear what you're saying to her. So it's best to be verbal.
And it doesn't mean that she can't.
Understand.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think non-verbal people can learn to communicate, just not voice-wise.
Yeah.
Because mute people can talk,
So,
just not with talks.
from New York, living in Maryland, I'd love to go to New York.
Does she get her periods yet?
Ooh, that's a sore subject, isn't it?
I mean, not anymore.
You did, didn't you?
I mean, like, if I did, I'd be depressed and suicidal and in massive amounts of pain for half my life.
Yeah, hormones were not a very good experience here.
Yeah.
Very difficult time that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But
now I'm on stuff that stops it, and
take the pill, don't you?
It's all good. Yeah.
Much better. That's something that
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah, I think sometimes you think, oh, should I put my daughter on the pill? She's very young. But the difference between feeling so depressed and not being able to cope, it's definitely something to think about, isn't it?
Yeah. Why would someone think that, though?
Well, a lot of people think of the pill as a contraceptive rather than the other things it can be used for.
I mean, like, it can be used as a contraceptive.
And some people don't like to put their children on medication either. But you've just got to weigh up the pros and cons.
Yeah.
And it was a very, very bad experience for you, wasn't it? In particular.
Because the pros is me not being dead, and the cons are side effects that probably don't involve me being dead.
Yes, you were in a very dark place.
Yeah.
During those times. So Amy's son's been bringing her popsicles, so I think that's like ice lollies. And I think that would be a clue of a...
I know popsicles are like ice lollies.
Yeah, that would definitely be a clue of a sore throat, and I say that's a good thing to keep having because then it'll keep him hydrated.
Yeah. Can you say hello to Naomi from Brooklyn? Yeah.
New York. Can you remember that book I bought you from America? And it came from Brooklyn Library, the manga drawing book.
I don't know.
I've got a book.
I probably used it.
It's upstairs. I got you a book and it came all the way from Brooklyn Library. So you can say hello to Naomi in Brooklyn.
This to help me draw.
Yep, you can say.
Hello to Naomi from Brooklyn, New York. That's probably... I probably shouldn't have copied that exactly because it sounds a bit exhausting, awkward, but okay. Yeah, hearing the words "Hello to Naomi from Brooklyn, New York" automatically makes everyone fall asleep.
I think it's amazing that you're talking to somebody in America. You're saying hi to somebody in America, and you're sat here.
I mean, that's not really that amazing because the internet exists.
But that's what I think is amazing about the internet.
Yeah.
That we can all connect.
I just guess I grew up with it.
Yeah, and I didn't. But it's just nice to connect, isn't it, with people all over the world.
It's just something I took for granted, being able to talk from people all over the globe.
From the Philippines here.
I don't know much about the Philippines, but it's probably a nice place. It might not be. I'm not sure. Probably parts of it are good and parts of it aren't as good because there's parts in Britain that aren't as good as other parts, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, there's some nice parts and some not nice parts.
Yeah. I find you lovely, very reasonable.
Reasonable.
Oh, I tripped over that because there was a lack of an A. And exact about things. Lovely personality.
Aww.
I'm glad you think I have a lovely personality. Hi Jamie, we are in Cornwall.
Cornwall, that's a nice place. We should visit there sometime.
Yay. Do you script lines from movies? I'm not a script writer, no. And if you do, what do you feel when you do or when it is interrupted? Well, if I was a script writer, I'd probably feel a bit upset if someone was interrupting
I think what
work.
we're talking about here is echolalia.
Echolalia.
Do you know what echolalia is?
Is that the thing where you repeat things?
Yes. So I think the question is, do you repeat lines from movies? Or quotes from books? Or maybe things... I remember one from when you were little.
I kept saying characters' names, I remember.
No. Or the dishwasher one. No washing machines. Caldon, yeah. You used to say that loads.
Yeah, because they made it so catchy.
And Lily Kelly, the shoe advert, he used to run around singing that. Do you remember?
I don't know.
Lily Kelly, they're like these really cool girly shoes.
Were those ones that came with makeup?
Yeah, and they were all sparkly.
I like that because I'm pretty sure I just like putting the eyeshadow all over my face.
But yeah, you used to repeat all the catchy adverts and things.
Yeah.
How you feel if you're interrupted, I suppose you don't know because you can't really remember.
I was like 2 days old. That was a joke. It was a joke because My son is autistic. He folds paper a lot. Do you do anything like that? And if so, does it get easier to control as you get older? Well,
what
as
are you
you
doing?
can see, I'm rolling up this honey string. Does it get easier to control? I don't get that question. It's something that helps make people feel calm.
Yeah.
If you didn't do it, you'd feel less calm. But if you're asking if he can about like other coping strategies, you will probably find some, because I have a few. But though a few of them are only available at home, like the
Maybe
dogs.
the fidget cube would be a good idea.
Yeah.
That's really good, the fidget cube, and we got them for like £1 off Wish. I'll get a link and post it in the comments. Right.
It's like one of those things that are all curled up and then you blow on them, it looked alike.
So Julie's daughter talks but very angry and frustrated. That sounds a lot like you when you were younger. It's difficult to get things out, isn't it?
Yeah. And I just sometimes say random things.
Yeah.
Like reading road signs, I remember when I did that.
Yeah, and sometimes
I don't remember doing it, but I remember you telling me about it.
Yeah, you hyperlexia, that one's called. But
Reading things
I just
from when you
remember
were Babs.
it's like sometimes you wanted to say something and you just couldn't get it out, even though you were very verbal, and it frustrates you because you can't.
I feel like that sometimes too. It's sometimes hard to communicate how you're feeling.
Yeah, and I think that's why it works well on Messenger, doesn't it? You quite like typing on the Messenger.
It's a lot easier.
Right. So, what medication works for you?
Well, I don't know the exact medication I take.
Well, you take the pill. It's the progesterone-only pill, so that means that Jamie never has a period. She can take that every single day.
Yeah, and it means...
Does that work for you?
Well, it means I'm not... It means I haven't committed suicide, so yes.
And then there's omeprazole, which is for your reflux and heartburn.
And I mean, like...
Since you started taking that?
I've had less pain.
Less pain, yeah.
I still had lots of stomach pain, but not as bad.
I don't know if that's related to the same thing, though. I
Yeah.
think that's possibly something else. What else do you have on a morning? You have your SSRI. Remember what that one is?
It's the one that makes me not feel depressed and suicidal.
Yeah, it's for anxiety. Would you say that one works?
Well, I mean, I don't have a noose around my neck.
Okay.
Or rather, headphone wires. Was
And-
that joke too dark? I'm sorry if that joke was too dark. I just have a dark sense of humour sometimes.
You take melatonin.
Yes.
Does that work?
Well, I mean, like, I'm not passed out from sleep deprivation, so I think so.
Yeah, I think we were reluctant to try any medications for a long time. The first thing we tried was melatonin when Jamie was about 10. Didn't really work that great at first. It wasn't the quick release that we needed, but now you're on the quick release, and that's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We mess about with the dosages.
I remember having one when I was really young that made me feel really dizzy,
Yeah, I think,
which I think was the thing that put us off it.
yeah.
Because I
And
was
sometimes
so
we-
dizzy I could barely walk from my room to a room right near it, if I remember correctly.
I think that might have been Phenergan.
Yeah.
But you do have Phenergan now, don't you?
Yeah, it's just I was like 5.
Yeah, so yeah, if
So
you
it
need
might have been too much for my little 5-year-old body.
product, yeah. If you're really struggling, you have Phenergan to help you get a few nights' sleep to get you into a routine, don't you?
Yeah, like where I woke up early.
Yeah. And then you have your vitamins, and
Yeah.
she has Wellteen vitamins, which I've definitely noticed a difference in her fatigue and things. I think vitamins are good.
Diana, that might have to be because I have to walk all the way around school.
It could just be generally everything, couldn't it?
Well, I mean, like, I doubt it's because of... I doubt someone in the Olympics, like, training for the Olympics affects it, and that's part of everything. Or someone from a universe, from a planet a bajillion light years away is affecting it, and they're also part of everything.
Loads of comments
My
today.
son is 3.5, and non-verbal, has started becoming angry. The non-verbal bit, like his non-verbality has become angry, like not him. Sorry, that was a joke. I'm sorry, it wasn't good. And violent. I feel like because he's frustrated. Any ideas that I can do to help?
Well, do you use PEX or Makaton or anything? Because I think visual cards might help. But also, can you remember the little punch bag you had when you were really little?
No,
It
because
was
I
a-
was like,
I say really little. You were like
I was like 5 days away from being born.
not that little.
I don't know. I just came up with a date that sounded young.
if you're in the UK and you've got Argos, we got a little punch bag from Argos. It's on a little stand, and you get these little red boxing gloves. And you used to like doing that when you were frustrated.
Yeah.
And that I think it was about
punching things is so much fun.
I think it was about £9. What else? What do you do now when you're
And it helps
frustrated?
I mean, like, I don't know.
You like your fidget cube, don't you?
Yeah.
And music.
Music. I guess my games could help because I've been playing my game pretty much non-stop and I've not felt frustrated.
And drawing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've not felt frustrated except for like 5 times, and I've literally like died like 300 times on that game, and yeah, it's not really got me frustrated because it's all because I'm awful at the game, and
But you just love it, don't you?
yeah, and I mean like it is a hard game, so that's part of it.
Okay.
Hi, Grandma Helen. Hello, watching from Southern California. Southern. I can't words today.
I love how you read, Jamie. It's so
I
funny.
didn't get to read it.
Oh, sorry.
My 5-year-old is non-verbal, but we were making big steps. I know that's weird. I just.
That's good. Keep going at that. I think
Yeah.
the little steps are the biggest ones.
Is Southern Carolina? I was going to ask if Southern California was like North and South Carolina, or if they were just not like that.
There must be Southern and Northern California, I think.
I suffer from autism spectrum disorder, and I know how you feel. I mean, like, not exactly, but I know what you mean. We're not the same person,
No,
so
you just make me laugh.
we all feel different. I was also depressed for 18 months before I went to France. I'm from Northampton, Wales. If you were in France, how are you in Northampton? Unless you meant you went to France and now you're back in England.
I think he must have gone to France and back to England. But it's nice to know that people are going through the
Yeah.
same thing, isn't it?
I have 2 non-verbal autism boys. Are they made of autism? One of them. Just one of them.
Oh, one of them likes to chew paper.
Oh. I like to chew Chewy gems.
Yeah, and you used to chew clothes, didn't you? And keys. So,
I didn't chew keys. I just like to suck on the metal.
So it's quite easy to transition, isn't it, to a chewy gem, as long as you keep going.
Yeah, because they're also very cool looking.
Have you ever had any difficulty sitting still?
Yes.
And what helped?
Wandering around?
You wander a lot, don't you?
Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm so fatigued.
Yeah, I don't know. Because we just kind of let you do your wandering as long as it's in a safe place. We did have that spiky blue cushion. Did you like that? Remember that? That we sat on the chair?
Yeah.
And I think fidgets, they help.
Yeah.
You're tired.
Yeah. I don't understand the question very much. Great watching you. Have good trip to school tomorrow. I like my trips to school.
You've got a lovely escort, haven't you?
Yeah.
And the taxi drivers are all very
And I
nice.
get to listen to my music. My son is non-verbal and he loves sticks, straws, and anything that looks like sticks. Any clues to why he loves sticks? Sometimes break his sticks, like sticks from the game Pick Up Sticks. I've read sticks so much sticks doesn't look like a word anymore.
You like straws? Is it the shape? Because when Jamie's finished her Capri Sun,
I like
have a good chew
how
on that, won't
it feels
you?
when you suck in them, and if you put your finger on one and suck in them as well. And
Yeah.
I like chewing on them.
so it's probably a sensory thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then just wanted to say I love the way you speak with Jamie.
Aw.
You're a great mother.
Well, thank you, Kathy. You are too. I love it when I see your videos of your too.
I hope
Aw.
I'm a great mother to Star.
You are. You're wonderful. What do we recommend to stop paper?
What do you recommend to stop? Should I
To stop chewing the paper.
I was like, do you want us to stop the video?
I think.
Level you, darling.
Love you, darling.
I just
think-
read LV as level because I played too much video games.
Can we just answer Cindy quickly? Because I think probably the dog tags will be quite good because they're quite thin and soft, and I think if he likes the paper, he'll get a similar sensation from that.
Yeah.
So try the dog tags.
How old are you? I am 13.
Giving gum to chew, it doesn't help. I don't think you would chew gum, would you?
No,
No.
I'd probably end up swallowing it.
Yeah, so you're 13. And, another one in the United States. Arizona.
Is Arizona the hot place?
Yeah. So when we get hot here, when it's like 20 degrees.
Like, not Fahrenheit. That would be freezing over there.
Um,
20 degrees Celsius, which is, let me look up how much that is in Fahrenheit. So all the Americans watching this can know how hot it is on hot days here. That's
Yeah, we don't often go above 20, do we? It's currently 10 degrees Celsius.
20 Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Okay, so what are we getting?
For you, it would be 68 degrees Fahrenheit, apparently, and it's quite hot over here when it's like that.
So that means today it would be 34 degrees Fahrenheit because it's 10 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, and it's a nice temperate temperature.
It's nice today.
Yeah. To you could probably go like, is it winter where you live?
It's supposed to be spring.
Yeah.
It's not really.
This must be the worst winter you've had in a million years. This must be the worst winter you've had since the Ice Age. That was a joke. She lives somewhere hot. I'm sorry if that was stereotypical or wrong.
I wonder if
Or
it's hot all
stereo
year
wrong.
round.
Stereo wrong is when a stereo plays the wrong song.
Cindy, is it hot all year round in Arizona? That'd be interesting to know, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
My son also watches clips from YouTube of movies he likes over and over again, and he skips back to his favourite parts down to a single word. I mean, I like to watch YouTube videos over and over again, but they're mostly Let's Players.
When you were younger, you used to like certain phrases off movies. Like, can you remember?
I don't remember when I watched movies.
Can you
now.
not remember Despicable Me and they ordered pizza, stuffed crust?
Yeah.
Can you remember?
Yeah, because I was like 5.
Stuff you all in the crust.
I remember when I was like 5, because that movie was quite good.
Yeah,
I can't, like, it was adorable.
it was. It was
Also,
really good.
there was an evil genius, and I like movies with evil geniuses because they give me tips on my plans.
And I like movies with unicorns. And there was a unicorn.
Yeah.
Joe's got the fidget spinner. Have you seen his red one?
Yeah.
He spins it in his hands.
Fidget spinners, also good for non-autistic people.
Yeah, Joe
like,
loves
like
it.
how you can give chewy gems to dogs. Because our dogs have stolen all our Hexachews.
They do like the Hexachews. And they're very robust. They haven't chewed through them or anything. And our
Yeah.
dogs chew through
I was
everything.
diagnosed with autism when I was 34 years old and I'm nearly 41. I feel lucky that I got diagnosed so early then.
Yeah.
Because I've heard stories of people not being diagnosed till very late.
Yeah.
And people that went to get diagnosed but they thought they didn't have it. I've heard stories about that because they had a different, like, their autism was presenting differently. Like you know how, like, some girls have different autism, some boys more.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, girls present differently because they
Yeah.
sort of mask it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I am the one person who doesn't.
You certainly didn't mask your
And
autism.
I'm joking. I just know it's more likely that
Yeah.
girls do this and boys do that.
Yeah.
My son hasn't got a diagnosis. He is 7, and gets obsessed with programs, games. Currently, it's Robot Wars, BattleBots. He talks non-stop, watches, make robots, and plays all day with them. Any tips to reduce the obsessions? His friends, siblings, cousins are not as interested in him, so will lose interest quickly, whereas he will be constantly talking to them about that.
That sounds like somebody I know.
Like me.
Yeah.
Because I certainly have one right now since I've been playing Isaac non-stop for the past
I think
week.
if he's happy, why reduce the obsession?
I mean, like, unless it's like obstructing his life.
Yeah.
Is there? Can you see the blue laser line across?
Yeah,
her?
that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. It's because ignore it. It's just my evil device messing up.
But yeah, I've never tried.
It's made to electrocute people that are bad to dogs.
It's right
'Cause
in
that's
the centre
why-
of your face.
That's because even if I am an evil genius, I still have morals.
Well, I'm glad. So I have brought you up to know right from wrong. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've never tried to reduce any of your obsessions. Because I would say there are more interests than obsessions.
Yeah, even
Even if you're obsessed with about them.
yeah.
Alex is 35, Aspie. Do you know what an Aspie is?
Asperger's.
Yeah, in Indiana.
Isn't Asperger's now the same as autism? Like
Yeah,
in
high
medicals?
functioning, yeah. You don't watch Doctor Who, do you?
No, I've heard it's good.
Might be something for you to watch.
Yeah.
We're always looking for something interesting to watch, aren't we?
Yeah, I love your dark sense of humour. Well, that was probably a light joke.
Yeah,
I sometimes do even darker jokes, mostly about dead babies, because apparently dead babies are the subject for dark comedy.
And we'll move on swiftly from that one. My son is non-verbal and bites and chews his thumb and knuckle. We've tried almost everything, nothing really works. I think the tread bangles are quite good because have we got any? So they can go across your knuckles. You can hold them on your knuckles, can't you? Well, we'll put some links.
I'm rolling my hand on it because we don't have a tread bangle for demonstration.
Oh, hang on.
Pretend my hand is a bangle. Pretend I'm suffering from some horrible condition that turns my hand into a bangle.
Here's one.
Actually, no, don't do that.
So you can put it over your...
I'm trying, but this is too small for me.
Oh yeah, because you're a big girl now. But you can.
Yes,
put it...
I am 7 foot tall. I'm 7 foot tall. I'm 7 foot tall. Clearly, I repeated that 3 times just because that's apparent. Because repeating things is apparently comedy. Hello, Lauren. I'm glad I inspired your daughter, Maria. I'm glad I'm making you feel happy. That makes me feel so happy. I probably shouldn't hug my neck like that.
I think we'd love to watch, wouldn't we? So if you could leave us a link somewhere,
yeah,
we'd like to go over and watch.
Yeah. Do you have a link to any YouTube videos? Please link if possible. I'd love to subscribe.
We should probably do a YouTube channel for you.
Yeah, I could link to YouTube channels, but they wouldn't be our channels. I could link you to random Let's Players who play The Binding of Isaac, or Let's Players who don't play The Binding of Isaac. That's pretty much all I watch.
We've got a Chewy Gem YouTube channel, but we haven't done anything like this on it, so we probably should, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, our products are great. Son loves a skull necklace.
I like the skull necklace. It's cool.
It is.
This one's also cool because it's green. I don't know if you can see it because of my evil blue electricity.
Yes, the green Miller Heart. It's actually discontinued now. I know, but we can't.
Why?
Because we've got too many colours of everything.
Oh no!
I hope you're having a lovely Easter.
Yes.
And Emmy Sue is scripting Jamie in Jamie's accent. We'll have to get a video. Oh yeah, we would love to see that. Emmy Sue is so cute.
My accent.
Yeah, because she's in America. But I remember when you were younger, you used to do an American accent.
How did it sound?
Well, I'm not going to try and recreate it because it'll just sound silly. But also, can you remember when you used to use American words like trash and diaper?
I mean, like, I still use them sometimes. Like, they use them in The Sims.
Oh, Marie's going to inbox us a link and we can watch her daughter live. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I have a 12-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son with autism. I'm confused how you could diagnose someone that young, actually, because wouldn't it just seem like they were being like toddlers, or am I underestimating 3-year-olds?
I think it depends.
Yeah. They're both awesome like you. I'd imagine most people are amazingly awesome. Do you have a lot of friends your age, or prefer the company of adults? I have pretty much everyone in the unit of my school at Sandpiper. That I consider them all my friends.
And in your class as well at school?
There's Freya.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure everyone else there is my friend.
I think because Jamie goes to a special school with people that have got the same difficulties.
And of course there's Amy.
Yeah, but you've all got similar interests, haven't you? So it's easier.
I feel like I'm not sure if anyone has my current obsession.
Well,
that game is probably not appropriate for people my age, but it makes me feel much less depressed, and I'd rather not be depressed than not be exposed to something I've already obsessively watched people play for the past 3 years.
Yeah. But some of the girls on the unit have lots of interests the same as you, don't they? Like Harry Potter, Mario, and
Sonic,
manga, Sonic, all that kind of stuff.
Because I like Sonic much more than Mario. I literally have Sonic games on my iPad.
Yeah. So I think it's easier for you to make friends because you've got that unit, and I think that's a really good thing about residential.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you do like adult company. You like adult conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can diagnose as early as 5 months now.
Oh, wow. Maria, feel free to put the link in here.
Because people can go and watch your awesome daughter.
Yeah, then everybody can have a link. Or post it on our wall, and then we can share it because it might get lost in all of these comments.
You are awesome. Thank you, Marion. Oh, Kayla wants to know where to get the products.
Oh, yes.
We have a website.
Yeah, so if you're in the...
I think you'll find it if you just search in Chewigem, actually.
Yeah, it depends where in the world you are. If you go to www.chewigem.com, you'll be able to choose the closest country to you. We're the UK, but there's America, and there is New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Holland. Yeah.
Is there one in Antarctica?
I think we would supply Antarctica.
It was a joke because like 10 people live in Antarctica.
Well, maybe one of those 10 people want Chewy Gems. We've had some orders recently from Cancun in Mexico.
Mexico's a very big country, though.
But it's a very long way away, isn't it?
Yeah. Though if we're supplying to America and Mexico's right next to it.
So really, they'd have been better ordering from America. Maybe it would have got there quicker. We'll look into that one.
It's new, so not much at the moment. He loves to watch them. That's a very strange thing. I'd have never thought someone would love to watch me. I'd have thought everyone would have thought that I was silly and rambling. I have a daughter with autism, says Marion. And, okay. And your brother's autistic, Ellie. Okay. I don't know how to comment on that because I don't know anything about them. But they're probably awesome.
Everybody's awesome, aren't they? Unless they're not.
I mean, like, some people aren't. I'd imagine people who murder people aren't awesome.
No.
And that's a dark subject that we probably shouldn't talk about. Well,
do you think it's about time for tea?
Yeah.
Yeah?
At least not with this.
No.
Because some people might not want to talk about that.
No. We can talk more about that later.
Yeah, because apparently everyone in this family is obsessed with true crime, apparently.
Yeah, we do like the true crime documentaries on Netflix, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We maybe watch one tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah? So if I go and put your tea in,
okay.
And we'll post some links in the comments for things that we've said we'll post links on. And Maria's going to post a link so that we can watch her daughter live. And then hopefully you'll do another video next weekend,
yeah.
No. That's what she likes to do with straws. Shall I move that so you can see better? Right, I'll leave you with that. I'm going to go and put your tea in.
Pull on it because it's stuck to the tongue.
So
yeah.
when you
look, you can see my cool 9 tails.
When you're ready to finish, just say goodbye and do stop streaming, big girl.
Right.
Oh, in fact, no, you can put the credit one on.
It was nice chatting to you, Jamie. It was nice chatting to you, Michelle, and everyone else who is not named Michelle. Unless you are named Michelle, in which case it was also nice talking to you. Anyone with any name. Bye. And I'll put on them. Wait, how do I end this again? I forgot. Yeah, goodbye.
Have you done the credit bit?
Yeah, it's on the credits.
Girl.
The credits are us. Oh, and if you go to... We have to...
Drop
the
my
dog
phone.
wants to stream before we go, apparently.
Yeah.
Just because you like seeing the dog, I wanted...
She's slightly excited.
And she jumped up, so I wanted to put it back on live so you could see her before we go. It was nice talking to you. But yeah, we're done pretty much. I just thought you'd like to see the dog because you've always liked her.
Shall I switch it off now?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I'm sorry for carrying you, but I didn't mean to. I need